suited and booted, packed, ready to go. Keys. Where are we going? SH1, 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 Hamilton, SH1, turn off, SH5, Rotarua, Taupo. See if we can get to Taupo today. Can the front brake hold it? Apparently it can. So this is what happens when you put 95 octane in instead of 91. Okay, you were running. You were running fine the other day, or yesterday. No, the other day. And I thought that fixed it. Maybe there's still a bit of 91 octane in there. It was running lovely the other day when I got back. So yeah, you can see the engine is running slightly faster now, even when it's warm. But I'm going to try and work out where I am. I think I might be here. Yeah, I'm in this little road here. Because there's signs for some coastal road, and it goes off down this way. sure if it goes off down all that way. If it does go off down towards New Plymouth, it's not too bad. So I'll be going across the top towards Tequiti or whatever that is. So I'll only miss out a short portion of it. 60, 70k or so. It's an hour and a half. I'm down to Hamilton nearly already. Another hour and a half. Should put us near Rotarua. And it's not too far to my first stop. And the clouds aren't looking too bad either. It's pretty good because it means that I don't get sunburnt as much. It's the problem, once you put a lot of weight on this, it sinks down and then the old kickstand's too tall. How are we? All secure? Yeah. Everything looks good. Yeah, everything's fine. Cool. Let us go. Let's see if you run like you should have this morning. It should get better hopefully, because there's still a third of a tank of 91 when I filled it up in there last time, so there's still quite a significant portion of the wrong fuel in here at the minute. We're down to half a tank, so it shouldn't be too long until I can fill up and bring that down even further. Magic, look at that. I mean, it's also possible that during the endeavour to start, I've scoured the inside of the bore or something, but it's going to remove the oil filter, which is down there. That way now, there won't be. Until it gets serviced, I won't know. It's running alright. See if the next tank of fuel makes it even better. Hey.
How are you?
I'm all good, thanks.
You come here often?
Sorry?
You come here often?
No, it's first time here.
Yeah, first time too?
Yeah.
We are looking for the spring water.
I've no idea.
On the bridge somewhere.
Looked like the main entrance was down there somewhere, but I don't really know this place.
So you come here for calming or mountain climbing or?
No, just have a look. Look at the mud pools here.
Oh, mud pool over there.
Or wherever they are.
Here too?
I think so, I don't know. I don't know what this place is about.
Where you come from?
Today I've come from Auckland.
Oh, you come from Auckland?
Yeah.
You live in Auckland? Or?
No, I'm from the UK.
UK. So you got motorbikes, you bought it or just hiding?
No, I bought it here with me from the UK.
Oh, motorbike?
Yeah.
What's the courier?
It's about £1,800, whatever that is. Just to bring it over here, yeah.
Really? Oh.
So, yeah.
That's interesting. Must be your favourite.
Yeah, that's it.
So you go all around the road?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
North and South Island's the plan, yeah.
Oh, that's good, eh? Backpacker, eh?
Yeah.
Try to get the
Tent, bag, yeah.
variable one.
Got it all. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, see ya.
Enjoy it.
Okay, and yourself, yeah. The old bike attracts a bit of attention. I had a few people come up and look. One came and talked. Yeah, that was Waiotapu or something like that. Little geothermal area that I was told about yesterday when I was meeting some friends. That's pretty much it for today. Just a short drive down to Taupo now. See if I can find a campsite that'll let me check in for a few nights. And then do some stuff in town. Yeah, I've got a couple of bits I want to do. Hike, and then have a look around in town. And then the third day is probably just going to be sitting around doing nothing because apparently it's going to be raining. And if I can time it to avoid rain, I'll try doing that. The rate at which that rear tyre's wearing out, I might have to get a new one before I get to Australia. I was going to see if they could last till Australia, but I don't know if the rear one's going to make it with all the weight on it. Oh well. Oh yeah. speed. Almost scored it. Alright, so this is home for the next at least 2 nights. I was going to do 3, but this is one of these weird free camp things, which seem to only be in New Zealand. I've never seen them anywhere else before. But yeah, basically there's no charge, but there's no facilities as well. There's like some portaloos and that's it. So I don't know, it feels... depends on the rain really on Thursday, depending on what I do. So I may set off in the rain if I'm not keen on staying here for a 3rd night, because there's nothing here. There's Taupo just down the way, and there's also a lovely river right here. So pretty much set up my campsite for tonight and then go back into town, get some food. Hello and welcome. This morning I'm doing the Tongariro alpine crossing, and at the minute it's alright, but back where I was camped it was quite windy, so it might be fairly windy up there this morning. 8 hours 30 to the other car park. Yeah, best started from the other direction, but this car park's closer to where I'm camping. Yeah, the reason why there's no one parked there is because there's a 4-hour parking restriction. So the idea was to try and get to the top of the mountain, but I'm not sure if I can with that time restriction, but we'll see how far we get. Off we go! Possibly ill prepared, but there we go. The sounds of nature. Does anybody know what the Laha hazard zone is? But whatever it is, we're entering it. Rockfall, mudslides. Ooh, very nice. No idea what that is, but we're in it. We've hit the steep bit now. This is why it warns you to come the other direction, because then this bit's downhill rather than uphill. It already took me an hour and a half to get from the campsite to here. It was just going to take too long otherwise to get to the other one. Oh yeah, she's steep. And there's a lot of people going downhill, so potentially there's people that arrived here a lot earlier than I did, probably more sensible people, and maybe even start at the other end. And listen, they're almost nearing the end now and it's not quite lunch, whereas I've barely begun. That's how I always do it. Wing it, make it up as you go along, always run late. Make it harder than it needs to be. At least it'll be downhill later, so it'll be a lot easier for me. Probably truck driving doesn't help either. We've popped out the top. There's... I forget what that lake is, I don't think it's Lake Taupo. That's the other side of the hill. But you can see some steam up there and some steam over there. So some volcanic activity. I've covered 3.1 kilometres and it says there 45 minutes. It's taken me about an hour. Probably because I'm going uphill and unfit. and carrying too much stuff. Yeah, sky is lovely, no clouds. That means sunburn galore. Somewhere down there's the car park. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Much easier going downhill. I'm not sweating, I'm not overheating, I'm making good progress.